Welcome to the webinar. I am so excited that you're here. The fact that you are taking the time to look at this information means that you are open-minded. It means that you're either here because you've heard about some incredible products and you want to know more, or you'd really like to make a shift in your life. There's something about it that you'd like to tweak, or perhaps you want a complete overhaul. So if you don't already know me, my name is Tracy Seacombe. I'm a physiotherapist and I've run my own physiotherapy business for 19 years. My story with Jeunesse started 4 years ago and I fell into it, so to speak. I didn't know that I was looking for a business opportunity. What happened was I was down at the school where my kids go to school and I saw a really good friend of mine who I know very well, and she looked amazing. So I said to her, what have you had done? And it turns out that she was using the incredible products that I'm going to talk about today. So I decided to try the products. So I really was a customer trying out some products. And to be honest with you, I was very, very skeptical about getting any change to my skin. So I was completely amazed when I took after photos just 3 weeks later and could see a significant improvement in the appearance of my skin. So this got me starting to think, because it was quite natural for me to actually refer these products on to other people when they started to ask me what I was using. So I started to do my due diligence. And it's funny because I can look back now and I really understood that I was looking for change, but I didn't realise at the time. So why are you here? What is it that you're looking for? So these are the facts. People are finding it tough to make ends meet. There is widespread global downsizing, so there's no security in a job anymore. And there are many people who are actually living paycheck to paycheck. When I look back at where I was 4 years ago, I was very fortunate to be running a business that I absolutely loved and was very, very successful. But I also have a family who is dear to me and a priority, and I wasn't spending enough time with them, my 3 children and my gorgeous husband. So I realised that I was on a treadmill where, although I earned good money, I had to go out and work for it every single day. There was no residual income in my life back then. So what is it that you would love to change? Are you working really hard to make ends meet? Is there any light at the end of the tunnel? Have you actually set up a plan of how you're going to be able to create more time freedom? Just imagine for a moment what life could look like if you were able to add another stream of income. I look back over the last 4 years and I'm so incredibly grateful, because I talk about my residual income that I get now that comes into my account day and night, whether I work or not, as a reward for the effort that I put in the past. So I planted seeds and gradually those seeds grew, and they grew into an asset, which is a network of people who continue to pay me through the use of incredible products, which I'll share with you. But it's not about the money. It's really about what money allows us to do. And the very big thing for me was time freedom. I wanted to make choices. When my son is in a musical production, I want to be there watching him. When my daughters play sport, when they get an academic award up on stage, I want to be there. So I want to be able to run my world rather than having it run for me. So that was really the big thing for me that has changed through adding on this business part-time. So if you are looking from getting to where you are now to that time freedom, or maybe it's more travel or a better car or a better house, how are you going to get there? What you need to understand is what's working and why it's working. There is more growth right now in the home business sector than we've ever seen before. And it's part of the reasons that I'm talking about, the fact that we don't want that 9 to 5 grind. We don't want to have to hit the traffic at peak hour to get to work, come home at the end of the day, and what little energy we have left is just going to be some more chores before we go to bed and we just start it all again. So really people are looking for that flexibility, that ability to be able to work from home or wherever you are in the world or in your day, so that you can actually earn this income around your life rather than the other way around. Now, if you had have said to me over 4 years ago that I would end up being in a network marketing company, I would have laughed. And really, I would have laughed out of ignorance because I didn't really understand this business model. But what I've learned is that there is great credibility behind it. You can see here with people like Warren Buffett, and look at all of these companies that are so well known that move some of their product using this model. Well, why do they do that? Well, you think about how they could spend their marketing dollars. They could actually employ this huge name, a model or an actor, to be the face of their product, spend millions of dollars in marketing. Or they could have such a great product that people are going to use it, love it, and naturally want to share it with their friends, family, and everybody that they know. So word of mouth has always been the way that I've succeeded in my traditional physiotherapy business. We have never actually had to market our business, which is incredible, but that's because word of mouth and referral is the most sustainable way to run a business, because it means you're doing such a great job that your clients are naturally going to recommend you to other people. So companies who trust their product understand that network marketing is a really amazing way to move their products. For me, being a distributor now in a network marketing company, I absolutely love the flexibility. I was able to do this part-time completely when it suited me, alongside of running my physiotherapy business, until the income grew to the point where it actually replaced my personal consulting income, and I was able to retire myself from my physiotherapy business. I love the fact that I can be doing this business anywhere in the world. So if I can pick up a phone or I can get onto the internet, I can do business when it suits me. I also love the model because we are rewarded for helping other people succeed. And I actually believe that that is my philosophy on life in general, is that you really get what you give. And in the corporate world, often to get to the top, you need to compete with others. So you don't actually necessarily want to support them too much because they might get above you. You really want to make sure that you're the one who's winning, so to speak, so that you can work your way to the top. What I love about this model is that it's a team effort. So the more that I help people in my team succeed, the more that I succeed. And I get such gratification from seeing people grow and succeed in their businesses. So once I had had such an incredible result with these products myself, and I started to think that this may actually be a great business model, I really needed to know that it wasn't just me that was going to buy these products. I knew that I loved the products, but if you're going to get into any business, you want to make sure that there is a market for what you have. Now, you probably already know that the baby boomers have driven market trends for more than 50 years. So whatever age they're at and whatever it is they're looking for, that's the industry that's booming at the time. So have a look at the anti-aging industry. You know, when you pick up at a magazine or you look at a TV commercial or a billboard, everything is revolving around anti-aging, whether it be from the food that we eat, the skincare that we use, the hair products that we use, whatever it may be. It's all about the fact that everybody wants to maintain their youth. Everybody wants to feel young, look young, and really be their best for as long as they possibly can. But the most incredible thing about this particular industry is that not only is it booming right now, we're at the very beginning of a huge trend. It's actually expected that it's going to become a $1 trillion industry in the next 9 years. So it's awesome to think that you're considering getting into a business where you're actually at the very front end of an enormous trend. So then what I wanted to know is, what about the company? Because I have a background of running my own business. I'm completely in control. So for me, it's a big step to actually continue in my own business, because that's the case when you're a distributor. It's still my business, but I'm actually attaching myself to a company. So I really needed to have a lot of faith in this company. And I needn't have worried. When I flew to America to my first conference in Vegas, I had the pleasure of meeting Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. And what was really important to me was values. This has always been the top of my priority, is to actually be in line with my own values. And my values are service to others, integrity, always being honest, and always making sure that I'm doing my best and that it is having a bigger impact on the world. It's making a difference not only to my own family, but to the wider community and then the global community. And that's why I resonate so beautifully with Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis, because that's exactly what they're about. And that's exactly why they have started up this incredible business, Jeunesse. Not only is it their culture, it's still those black and white check boxes that are important when you're an astute business person. They were debt-free and profitable day one because they had the capital. They already had the infrastructure. They didn't have to borrow money from the banks. This is really important. If you're going to invest your time into a company, you want to know that that's going to pay off forever and ever and ever. You don't want any risk associated with loans to the bank. And also just the success, just the absolute professionalism and smarts that these guys have. So incredible history in business. Randy Ray is a complete genius when it comes to technology. He actually wrote the program for NASA that launched the space shuttle. And as you can see here, Wendy Lewis keeps winning award after award because of the influence that she has in this industry. She is an incredible mathematician, and after years of writing compensation plans, she's come up with the perfect one for Jeunesse, which is reflected in our success, but it is very much geared towards supporting the distributor. And naturally, there is a legacy. Now, it's really important to always have a succession plan. As a professional physiotherapist, and I see this with other professionals like accountants and lawyers, when you have a service-based industry and you are the owner of the business, then often everybody continues to come to you because it's you. You must always have a succession plan. So you've got to think well into the future. When I'm not doing this anymore, who is going to take over? So this is Wendy's wonderful son, Scott Lewis, the Chief Visionary Officer, who is determined to continue to grow this business exponentially over the next 50, 60 years. So what about sales growth? Have a look at this. We're only 6 years old. We started with $30 million sales in year one, doubled in year two, doubled again in year three, doubled again in year four and year five, and reached $1.1 billion in 6 years. So success really leaves clues. It's great to get involved in a company that is young, but what you want is the double whammy. So you want that brand new X factor, but you also want that success, and you can see that the infrastructure is in place and ready to support you. And that is really demonstrated here in the fact that we ship to over 121 countries. Not only do we have a product that everybody wants, we actually can market it to the entire globe, and it's a product that everybody around the world loves and needs. We have global offices in over 20 countries. Okay, so why is Jeunesse taking the world by storm? What is it that everybody is talking about? Well, not only do you want a product that everybody needs and everybody wants and everybody uses anyway, but you want an X factor because it makes it so easy to start a conversation about it. So this technology has led to a whole new product category. The first adult-derived stem cell cosmetic line in the world today. When I realised that, I became very excited about what is possible, and I'm so glad that I trusted my instincts 4 years ago. So let me introduce you to Dr. Nathan Newman. He is another big reason why I decided to go ahead and build a business with Jeunesse. Once I had incredible results with my own skin, I flew to the States, went to the conference in Vegas, and I was the nerd in every single doctor's workshop, listening intently, scribbling notes crazily as Dr. Newman shared his experience. He has an incredible background. He has always worked in this area, and he is actually behind the stem cell technology and the development of the skincare range that I'm going to introduce you to. It's an incredible story how Jeunesse came about. Randy Ray needed an arthroscopy on his knee. And instead of having an arthroscopy, he had plenty of money, so he did the research on the absolute best treatment that he could have and the best person to have it with. And that led him to Dr. Nathan Newman. Randy had his own stem cells injected into his knee on a regular basis so that he could repair the damaged cartilage and ligaments and soft tissue in his knees. And while he was there, he got chatting with Dr. Newman and found out that Dr. Newman had developed a skincare range based on this same technology, and that was how Jeunesse was born. So what we're working with here is over 200 rejuvenation factors that are derived from human adult stem cells, which brings us to the Luminesse skincare range. So the stem cell technology to develop the Luminesse range starts with somebody having liposuction who agrees to donating their fat cells. The fat cells around the belly button are full of stem cells of the type that are adult stem cells. And this is really important because the adult stem cells is the natural repair system in our bodies. Now, there are no stem cells in these products. They don't survive outside of the body, and stem cells are unique to the person who they belong to. So they are DNA coded, so we don't want to use each other's stem cells. But when these stem cells are put into a petri dish, they multiply and they actually excrete a rejuvenation factor which is compatible to all humans. And it is over 200 of these that make up the formula in the Luminesse product range, which is why we see such an incredible result in the improvement of the appearance of our skin. What I love about the range is that it's such a simple, straightforward range to use. So you start with the cleanser. Now, the Youth Restoring Cleanser is beautiful. It's a 3-in-1. It's going to exfoliate dead skin cells, cleanse the skin, and tone the skin. You need the tiniest amount. So these products are not only incredible in the results that you'll see, but they are great value because they go such a long way. So when I'm in the shower each morning, I will lather up the cleanser with lots of water, make sure my face is wet before I apply it, and then lather it all over my face, rinse really well, and then use a washcloth to make sure that I don't leave any of the cleanser sitting on my skin. So this gets my skin nice and ready to apply the cellular rejuvenation serum. Now, when I apply the serum, this is actually where we're going to activate our natural processes so that we improve the appearance of our skin. And it has more than 85% active ingredient in the serum. Most serums on the market are between 5% and 15%. So this is why you're using such small amounts and getting such great results. And this needs to be sealed in with a moisturiser. So we've got the Daily Moisturising Complex. All of the products have all natural ingredients. So we have SLS-free, paraben-free, natural, non-GMO, and organic ingredients are sourced where possible. And again, if you're thinking about getting in a business, you need to understand what it is that people want these days. And this is a checklist that a lot of savvy buyers have by their side when they're shopping for these types of products. So not only is it sealing in the serum, it's moisturising, nourishing the skin and protecting the skin from harmful UVA and UVB rays. And the ingredients, again, are all natural using a green algae. So at night time, the advanced night repair is used to seal in the serum. Again, all natural ingredients which leave the skin nourished. It's not heavy or greasy. It feels very light to use and improves the appearance of the skin. The Essential Body Renewal was added to the range because people had such incredible results with the range on their face that they were starting to apply it to other areas of the body. So this too is going to give you those benefits that you're getting from the rest of the range. The Ultimate Lifting Mask is a fantastic pamper product. You apply the mask and let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes, and you will immediately see an improvement in the appearance of lifting of the skin and the appearance of reduction in fine lines and pores. So this is a fantastic instant product for you to use on a weekly basis. So you can see the results here. They really do speak for themselves. Clinical trials have been done by an independent company, and 100% of people who were in the trial said that they would recommend the products to family or friends. You can see here a 65% decrease in the appearance of deep lines, a 52% decrease in the appearance of fine lines, just 56 days. This particular lady was a distributor for a different company for many, many years, and a friend who was distributing Jeunesse really wanted her to try the products. She refused for some time, but in the end she said, I'm going to try them just to show you that they don't work. And this is the result that she had. So she has actually now moved across and is a distributor for Jeunesse after experiencing these amazing results from using the Luminous range. We are truly a world of instant gratification, and what we have to serve this need is instantly ageless. This really is taking the world by storm. You're going to see some incredible before and after photos that have literally been taken just 2 or 3 minutes after this product has been applied. So what is so amazing about Instantly Ageless? Well, it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles in seconds. It lifts, tones and revives the skin, taking the appearance of years off your face, and erases the appearance of dark circles and puffiness under the eyes. So the magic ingredient is a peptide called argireline. So let me show you what you can expect when you use this product. The results will last for up to 8 hours. So you can see here 2 examples where it has been applied on one side and not the other, and you can see the difference. This lady has applied it to one side of her forehead and not the other, and you can see that it's literally erased the appearance of the lines on her forehead. So of course, aging doesn't just occur from the outside in. It's also really important for us to nourish our skin from the inside and of course the rest of the cells in our system. Now, you may have heard that it's good for you to have a glass of red wine. And the reason for that is because of an ingredient that comes from the skin of the red grape called resveratrol, one of the most powerful antioxidants discovered in the world today. You can go to PubMed online and you will see hundreds of studies done in Harvard that will tell you about the incredible health benefits of resveratrol. What is very unique about the Reserve product is the way that that resveratrol antioxidant is delivered. You can see here a sachet. This is 1 serve, and the reason that it's packaged this way is because it won't oxidize before you've consumed it. So you just rip off the top and drink down the gel. It also has great CAPI testing showing that it can actually penetrate the cell membrane so that it can get to the DNA where it will do its magic. The ingredients are all natural superfoods like mulberries, pomegranate, aloe vera, green tea. It's easy to take, it tastes great, and it's going to make you feel amazing with wonderful energy. There are lots of other incredible products available through Jeunesse in other countries. So if you would like to find out more about these products, go to the Jeunesse website of the person who has referred you to watch this webinar, click on your country at the top, and you will be able to watch videos and download product sheets on these products. So that's our product line. Now, we talked right at the start about why you might have come to this webinar. You may be interested in the idea of an extra stream of income and a residual stream of income. What would life be like if you were able to do what you want, when you want, where you want, and with whom you want? It's really great to just start to daydream and have a little think about what that would look like. Well, I can tell you through my own experience that that is possible, and this is something that you can do part-time with whatever time you have in the time that suits you. It's very, very flexible. So the way that you get paid through Jeunesse is 6 different ways. The first one is retail profit. Now, this is something where somebody goes to your website, shops online at retail price, and you receive the profit between the retail price and the wholesale price. The next way that you can earn income is you introduce somebody to a package of wholesale product, and you actually receive a bonus based on the size of the product package. Now, if you're interested in just trying the products, what you can do is start with one of the smaller packages. But if you'd love to really get involved in the business, there are benefits associated with the jumbo and the ambassador package, which means that you're going to make the most of the compensation plan, in particular the matching bonus, over the first 90 to 180 days, depending on the package you come in on. The third way that you earn income is the start of the residual or the passive income, which is going to grow over time. You're going to be referring people to try the products. They might buy retail, they might buy wholesale. Either way, every single product has points attached to it, and as you accumulate more points, you earn more and more team commissions. This part of the compensation plan alone can pay up to 750 team commissions or $26,250 per week. The next part of the compensation plan is completely unlimited, and it's my favourite. As I mentioned before, what's really important to me in life is to help other people succeed. So this part of the compensation plan is directly related to how much you help other people. So if you bring somebody into your business and they do really well, you're going to be rewarded really well for that. You get a matching bonus to up to 7 levels as you rank advance, starting at 20% with level 1 down to 5% for level 7. A level 1 means that you've enrolled that person personally, so you're the one that's introduced them to Jeunesse. Level 2 means that they have been introduced to Jeunesse through your level 1, etc. Now, you can actually increase the matching bonus of your level 1 right up to 30% just by having customers in your business. So 10 customers in your business increases that matching bonus to 30%, which will happen naturally because as you talk to people, some people will be interested in just the products and some will be interested in both the products and the business opportunity. And the final way that you can get paid through Jeunesse is the diamond bonus pool. So when you reach the rank of diamond, you are actually going to have a share in 3% of the company's CV. So this is an enormous bonus on all the other streams of income that is for our diamonds in the business. Now, Emerald is the rank that I'm working towards this year, which means that I will get to take my family to Maui next year, which we're all very excited about. Then when I reach Diamond, I'm going to have the opportunity to travel somewhere different every single year as part of the Diamond Discovery. So if you love to travel, there are incredible opportunities for travel. My husband and I have wanted a trip on a Mediterranean cruise, which we're going on in a couple of months. We're incredibly grateful for this. We've won this through doing nothing different apart from continuing to build our business as usual. I love the fact that Jeunesse has its own charity, Jeunesse Kids, and in particular that they've elected to partner with Free the Children on a project called Adopt a Village. What I love about this is that they are creating sustainable internal income within villages where they are actually empowered to create this ongoing resources so that they don't need continual help from outside of their community. So if you'd like to know what to do next, you're probably going to be amazed, like I was, that it's only $38.05 for you to get your virtual business kit. So as soon as you pay this, you have a website up live, ready to go and start business. You also have your J Mobile app, which have incredible marketing tool videos that you can use. And the next step is to choose your package of products. So there'll be 3 groups of people that are looking at this webinar right now. Those who want to become a customer, those who want to develop an additional income stream, and those who want to create life-changing income. So no matter which group you're in, please go back to the person who invited you to watch this webinar and ask them any questions that you may have. And I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this webinar.